IELTS Writing Task 1 can sometimes feel like a maze. Not sure what to write or scared if you're missing out on any key information. But here's the truth. With a simple formula, you can stop overthinking and start writing. So today I'll show you how to decode IELTS Writing Task 1 with simple 5-sentence method. Then I will walk you through how you can apply this strategy using a Cambridge test question. Applying this technique will boost your score immediately even if your English isn't perfect. Let's get into it. The 5-sentence task template. So in first sentence, you will wanna rephrase the question in your version, and then second sentence, you will do an overview, describe what the general trend is, and third sentence, the biggest increase or decrease, and then in fourth sentence, point out one clear comparison. And then fifth sentence, you want to wrap it out without giving any new information. What that would look like is this. So imagine there's a line graph for task 1, internet use for over the next 10 years. So you want to paraphrase the prompt, basically saying the chart illustrates the evolution of internet use over a 10-year period. And second line, overview, is describe the general trend is the internet use increased dramatically between 2000 and 2010. Third sentence, highlight the biggest increase and decrease. Biggest rise was in students aged 18 to 25. And in fourth sentence, point out one clear comparison. Compared to older adults, young users grew at twice the rate. And in the fifth sentence, you will do a summary. So in summary, internet rose among most younger groups. Let's see what that looks like in a real IELTS writing task. So I pulled this out from Cambridge 14 book, I think, the first test. Okay, the prompt says the chart below shows a percentage of household in owned and rented accommodation in England and Wales between 1918 to 2011. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. So you want to look at the whole, what is it showing? So around 18 to 2011 and 100 years almost span, the household owned is gray and then house rented is black. So there's a clear decline in household rented, whilst there's a clear incline in household owned. There's a slight dip in the household owned in 2011. Other than that, was a straight increase and a slight increase in the 2011 of the rented accommodation. All right, so according to this 5-sentence strategy, you will first, number 1, paraphrase the prompt. So what is the prompt? Shows the percentage of whatever it is, just this line. You wanna paraphrase that in your version. The bar chart is a bar chart. If it's a pie chart, say pie chart or whatever line graph that is. Illustrates the percentage of households that lived in owned and rented accommodation in England and Wales between 1918 and 2011. So that is your overview sentence, first sentence. And the second one is overall. What is the overall growth? If we want to look at it, overview is household owned increased from 1918 to 2011 drastically, while the percentage of household rented decreased from 100 years of prior. So basically, overall, the proportion of households living in owned accommodation rose significantly between 1918 and 2011, while the percentage of rented household fell sharply during the same period. And number 3, biggest point. What is the biggest point? Now, the biggest shift, one of these prominent here I can see, is that the ownership of household increased from 50% to nearly 70% in both 1991 and 2001. Biggest shift occurred in late 20s, and as ownership increased from about 50% in 1971 to nearly 70% in both 1991 and 2001, overtaking renting for the first time. So basically, this is the intersection point where household owned increased whilst the rented accommodation decreased. Number 4 is the comparison. One clear comparison. What is that? The renters dropped from 1918 to all the way up to 30% by 1991 and 2001. So in contrast, rented accommodation dropped from around 75% in 1918 to just 30% by 1991, marking a complete reversal of the earlier pattern. Number 5 is wrap it up, so summarize without a new info. Even though there was a slight increase in household rented in 2011 and slight decrease in household owned, overall there is a big decrease in household rented and big increase in household owned. So by 2011, ownership declined slightly while renting rose, but the overall trend across the century still shows a dramatic shift from renting towards owning. Here is an example. I will not be going through this, but basically this is what it would look like once you start using this. And this is Band 9 model answer for this particular question. I will give the whole slide as a PDF, the link in the description below, so you can look through this. And yeah, that is how you decode the IELTS Writing Task 1. If you follow this 5-sentence template, it will be simple, fast, and effective. If you apply this method, you'll never get stuck and overthink again. You'll just plug and play. Now, if you want to see how you can get a Band 8 in speaking, watch this video next, and I'll see you in the next one.